Greetings, brothers and sisters. It's your guy, Mr. Press. Man, thank God for waking me up today on this beautiful Tuesday. My Tuesday, Friday, man. I be super hyped on these days because I'm off for 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. Thank God. I want to thank all my subscribers for tuning in, man, for rocking with me, for supporting my videos. You know what I'm saying? The struggle continues. Excuse me. Of trying to give advice to these young kids out here, these young boys and these young girls, man, and any other young brother and sister, or you know what I'm saying, by anybody that's seeing these videos is having a hard time trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't got all the answers, but I know it works for me. So that's what I be trying to do, just give y'all some advice coming from where I'm coming from. Man, getting out this penitentiary was the greatest thing that had happened in my life. You know what I'm saying? After doing all that time in prison and finally doing the right thing to be able to make parole and come home was a true blessing. Shout out to the brother that sent me a message, say he been out 3 years. Shout out, brother. Man, continue doing what you're doing because you're doing the right thing. If you wasn't, you'll already be back. And I want to talk about not growing. It's a lot of brothers out here I see on social media, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to bash nobody, but if you getting out the penitentiary and you've been in the penitentiary for some years, 3 years, 5 years, 7, whatever, and you coming home and you still got the messed up mentality that you had before you went to prison, man, keep that stuff to yourself. Keep your mentality to yourself. Don't spread it around to the young brothers and sisters that might look up to you, that you're around and you glorifying ignorance, or stupidity. You glorifying gangs. You glorifying being down. You glorifying us hurting our own people or unaliving our own people. You on the block constantly hanging out, trying to infect the young brothers and sisters, trying to tell them that this is the way to go, when your life is a testament to that not being true. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've been working ever since I've been out. And I was working the whole time I was in prison. But the difference is I wasn't making a dime. I was in prison working for free. I was in prison working for prison, making them millions of dollars, and I wasn't getting any parts of it. Now, y'all can say, oh, well, you got free room and board, 3 hots in the cot. They gave y'all free medical mask. Stop it. I'm here to tell you, don't none of that shit exist. There should nobody be trying to go to prison to get no 3 hots in the cot and get no medical supposed to be medical. Prison is a mentally damaging place and can be a physically damaging place if you don't play your cards right, if you don't move how you're supposed to move. But brothers that be coming out the joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to totally change your character as far as how you chop it up, but what is the message? If you out here spewing hatred towards your fellow brother or fellow sister, you getting out the penitentiary and you done fell victim to all of the stereotypes because you didn't mature, you didn't grow up while you was down there in prison. Man, keep that stuff to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop infecting the minds of these young brothers and sisters and then be wondering why your nephew, your niece, your son or daughter is acting crazy and wilding out here in these streets. You got to either stop or you got to change. You know what I'm saying? I knew that when I got out the penitentiary, I wanted to be better than I was. I wanted to be a more positive impact. I already did too much damage to my people. I broke my mama heart, I broke my grandma's heart, I broke my grandpa's heart. I broke everybody's heart that loved me and was trying to tell me the right thing. Broke my uncle's heart and put them through a lot of emotional stress because now they worried about if I'm going to make it out the penitentiary or not. And my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I took myself away from my baby. I only got one child, you know what I'm saying? I got a daughter. And I took myself out of her life. Wasn't wasn't around for none of her special moments. When she first started talking, when she first started walking, when she first went to kindergarten, wasn't around for none of that. So, yeah, it was just on my heart this morning, man, to drop this little video, to chop it up with the old heads, man, that I see, you know what I'm saying, that I classify is OG stupid thugs. All you OG stupid thugs, man, need to sit down somewhere. Y'all need to get out the way. What you're doing is not pushing our families further. It's not helping them do anything but get into the state of destruction by telling them bogus ass ways to move out here. And it's sad that so many brothers get out the penitentiary with that type of mentality. You don't want to work. You think you're a hustler. You scamming folks. You robbing folks. You trying to sell dope like it's the 80s or the 90s. And when you get bammed, you calling your people to lean on them for bread, and then you wigging out when they don't send you what you think they should send you. While you out here, you toting pistols, you promoting violence amongst your brothers, telling them, yeah, boot the boot, man, I'll slide on Buddy, and Buddy woot the woot the woot the woot woot. You know what I'm saying? See, when it was a brother in the penitentiary that I had saved from getting himself severely messed off by being involved in a robbery. And he was part of my team. So I had heard about him being involved, and I was like, man, who told him he could do any of that? And the other homie was like, man, he just told me he was trying to move like that. So I had went to his cell. I'm like, hey, bro, you finna fall back. You ain't, man, big bro, man, I'm trying, no, you ain't trying to do nothing. So he went on and set that one out. End up, it was a big ass ride behind that situation. And I told him, look, see, you could have been involved in that. You would have had us involved in that. So then he got out the penitentiary, and I got out after him. But when I got out, he seen I was on Facebook. He hit me up. He was all excited. He pulled up on me. When he pulled up on me, he was like, man, I'm so glad the big homie out. Man, man, I'm finna introduce you to all the little homies so you can, ooh. I'm like, shit. We rode to this car wash, and there was a lot of them hanging out, doing their little thing. And like 2 of them jumped in the back seat with us. He was like, yeah, this is the big homie. I said, hey, look, check this out. It messed his head up. I was like, bro, I don't no longer go by P-Lo. He was kind of quiet because he thought I was finna get him a speech on how to be real, on how to really gangbang, on how to put in real work and give these dudes instructions on how to be stupid and end up throwing their life away and putting them back and putting them in prison. But I flipped it on him quick. I said, nah, bro, I ain't on none of that. You know what I'm saying? I said, listen to me, youngsters, man. Turn around in the seat. I said, hey, check this out. Man, what y'all on, man? Oh, big homie, man. Ooh. They really didn't know what time it was. They didn't even know what they had going on. Basically, they was looking for some instruction. And it's a lot of young brothers and sisters that's looking for instruction from the so-called OGs. And right there in that critical moment when you talking to them, they hanging on every word. They hoping, you know what I'm saying? Well, they ain't hoping. Whatever you tell them, 9 times out of 10 is what they're gonna run with. Because they got admiration for you. These brothers didn't even know me from a can of paint. They just knew how they homeboy that they admired was talking so highly of me. But see, he missed the point. I'm trying to, bro, I done changed. I'm not no reckless maniac no more. I'm not on no gang banging mess no more. I'm not trying to come out here and get no clout. I'm not trying to get caught up in the unnecessary and end up getting time in prison or getting unalived or having to unalive somebody for a whole bunch of nonsense. The game is pure 100% nonsense. And so when I chopped them up, I'm like, hey, listen, man, I just did 21 years, y'all, for one bad move. Now I can tell y'all right now, hey, look, check this out. Y'all beefing with some dudes, y'all need to go on and eliminate them because they're going to be a problem in y'all's progress. So if y'all ain't willing to eliminate them, then y'all need to get out the way. That would have ignited the passion in them to go on and try to slide. They're like, OG told us we got to slide. Even though they would have probably been uncomfortable, even though they probably wouldn't have been wanting to do it, they would have did it trying to get some stripes, because all they was looking for is a pat on the back from a so-called big homie. So that'd be a lot of the cases with these young brothers, man, when it's a critical moment and you telling them to destroy their life. You could give them direction to go a positive route, or you can give them direction to go a negative route, and they're going to end up destroying their life. So for my message to you older brothers and sisters that still with the bullshit, man, is man, stop the madness, man. Stop throwing our babies in the trash can. Stop throwing our babies, giving our babies to the penal system, man. Yeah, because all that glorifying gang shit, you sitting around and pumping down with them, telling them, yeah, man, back in the day, we would have did this and we would have this, how we was moving and whoop, wham. That ain't doing nothing but making them want to do what you talking about. So when they do it, now you can't be surprised. You can't be acting like, oh, man, why he end up doing that, or why she end up doing that? Because you've been promoting that mess around these kids. And they listening to you. They trying to be somebody that you respect. They trying to be loved by you. So my message this morning is, man, hey, if y'all ain't pushing these kids to some positive, if y'all ain't trying to, help the community for real, man, just go on and get with the crash dummies. Get with the old fools. Get with the OG stupid thugs. But I refuse to be an OG stupid thug in 2025 anymore, period, in life. You know what I'm saying? And every time I see an older brother that's on the boat sagging, throwing up gang signs, hollering, what's up this and what's up that and what's up, what it do and all this old mess. Yeah, quickly I classify them as OG stupid thugs. And I move around. I don't want to be no part of that. Man, y'all keep y'all head up, man. Don't be no OG stupid thug out here, old schools, with this mess y'all got going on, man. Stop the madness. Look in the mirror, man. You on social media promoting BS. I don't know what y'all got going on, but man, it need to stop. Keep your head up, brothers and sisters, man. I hope y'all like and subscribe to this to my channel. Watch the ads, man. Just let it play. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Press, coming back with plenty much more.